Tip number 51 from the book 501 Contractor Tips. And again, this might be another tip that I covered in another tip, or might have been another tip also. And I apologize, I am going to have tips in here that that are important, and I feel like I need to go over them time and time again. Repetition is the best way to learn. So they're gonna be scattered throughout the book in different ways in different chapters, something like that. So just kind of bear with me, because there is a reason for this madness. Spend some quiet time by yourself. This is important. Let's face it, rest. The only way that we can recharge our batteries is to rest. You know, we've got to rest. It's important. Successful business owners need to recharge their batteries. So make sure that you spend some quiet time by yourself relaxing. Find a place where you won't be bothered by anyone, and whatever you do, don't bring your phone with you. Did you hear what I said? For all of you people under the age of 30 who cannot ever seem to depart from this device known as a telephone, leave it somewhere else. Don't be bothered. You don't need a phone call. You're not going to be relaxing if you get a stressful phone call. You'll be surprised at how much better you will feel the next day by relaxing 1 hour each evening. And it doesn't even need to be 1 hour. 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Find a nice quiet spot, relax, even if it's driving home. That was when I relaxed. I used to sit in traffic, and again, you would think, wait a minute, if you're sitting in traffic, honking horns and bumper-to-bumper traffic for hours, this isn't going to be relaxing. I made it relaxing. So I used to travel between an hour and 2 hours each way to go to work. This wasn't uncommon for me to sit in a lot of traffic. And I just made the best out of it. So basically, when I left the job, I was recharged. And when I get home, I would, for the most part, had relaxed through even that type of a stressful situation. And you can too. You know, you can just block out some things and watch TV. Everybody can be sitting with everybody and relax. If you can do it. If you can't, you know, you're the kind of person who's watching TV, you've got to be on the computer, texting someone on the phone like this. This is going to be hard for you to just pull away from all of this stuff and relax for a few moments. But you've got to. It's important. You know, I've even known people who smoke. Well, this smoking break is a form of relaxation. This is what it is. This is what they need. To relax. I'm not about to suggest drugs and alcohol at all, so let's stay away from that. But a nice quiet spot, you know, if you can't do it for an hour a day, could you do it for a half hour every other day? Could you do it for 15 minutes a day, or even a half hour every 3 days? Whatever it is, this is a good thing to get into. Just kind of relaxing. And you would be shocked, but I've worked with a lot of contractors and construction workers who solved a lot of their problems. And I know this is going to be hard to believe unless you've already went through this process. But they've solved a lot of their problems while they were relaxing. Whether it was when they were driving home, laying in bed, taking a shower. You've heard it before. Hey, I got a great idea while I was in the shower and it made me a couple $1 billion. Hey, this stuff happens if you're paying attention. And a lot of my difficult problems were solved when I was relaxing, sitting out by a fire, cleaning up. And even that, it might not seem like that's relaxing, but I relaxed a lot. I really got to recharge my batteries when I would clean up the job site after work. Everybody else would go home. It was just me. I would clean up the job site. Might take me a half hour, 2 hours, whatever it was, get it all cleaned up. That was relaxing. So any little bit that you can, whatever works for you, do it, and then try and improve on that. You know, so, and there was actually a thing I heard a long time ago where these monks in these old monasteries would clean. And this cleaning was a form of meditation for them. So, I understand a lot of people look at cleaning as like, I'm not doing that. That's beneath me. I'm not going to be I will hire somebody to clean. I'm not doing that. That's fine. But you're going to need to find another form of relaxation if you take this view on cleaning. So if you look at certain things that, no, I'm not going to do that, you will need to find something else. Otherwise, you're just going to, burn out. And they're all over the place, these burnouts. You see them by the time they're 40 years old, they look like they're 60. You don't want that to happen to you. You've got to take time to relax.